Hi friends, Patty Dooley here with Tupperware, and we are back to do another recipe today for you. Super easy, doesn't take much time, and I love it. That's what I love to do, is easier recipes and things that doesn't take hours in the kitchen. Do I love to spend my hours in the kitchen? I do. I like to do some complicated recipes, but there are just times that, hey, you just can't do all that. So we are going to get started today with another potato recipe, and I will try to link that recipe up in the corner up here and down in the description, where we've done the veggie potato bake in the Ultra Pro last time. Today is going to be another potato recipe, and really easy to do, that probably most of you already have an idea of how you like to make it. But we are making it in the microwave, in the MicroPro Grill. So I'm going to turn you down here in just a second, and then we will talk about the MicroPro Grill and how it works. But before we do, if you are a new person here to my channel today, hi, welcome, glad to have you here. Would love for you to subscribe to my channel. I give updates on Tupperware sales, recipes and things of that nature. I would love for you to like the video and share it with a friend. You just never know. So with that said, I'm going to turn you down here so we can get started. Okay, so today we are working with the MicroPro Grill. I love this thing because you can grill in the microwave and you can bake in the microwave, and it doesn't take you any amount of time to do that. You can grill chicken, fish, steaks, whatever you want to grill. I've grilled, I couldn't even tell you how many things in here. Veggies, all sorts of stuff. I've made desserts in it. I've made side dishes in it. Just lots and lots of stuff. But there's a little bit about the MicroPro Grill that you'll need to know if you plan on to purchase one, or if you have one, you may not know all of the stuff about it. The MicroPro Grill, as I said, it is meant to bake and fry in the microwave, or I should say grill. And in the top here you'll see this little pad right here, and in the bottom you see another one. These are hot plates, so to speak. So whenever you're cooking and the lid is all the way down inside just like this, then you're grilling. If you turn the lid this way, it sets right on top and you can bake in it. Now, a few things to remember when using the MicroPro Grill. It generally doesn't take anything over 20 minutes. Any longer than that, you kind of need to take it out, let it rest a little bit, and then maybe cook some more. But if whatever you're cooking is going to take 20 minutes or longer, then you might want to consider using something else. So, also, it is not advised to use anything that's going to scratch the coating on here. It is a non-stick coating. Very, very easy to clean. And when we talk about cleaning, do not ever, and I mean ever, put your MicroPro Grill in the dishwasher. If you do that, it can void your warranty. They told us when we were at Jubilee and this came out that if something were to happen to your MicroPro Grill and you tried to return it, they can tell, there's tests that they run to tell that if it was if it was washed in a dishwasher. So that would really void your warranty on the MicroPro Grill. Now the top, it's got this, I don't really know what to call it other than like a rubber coating over metal. Now this metal will go in your microwave. It will not hurt anything. I've used this hundreds of times, and I know that it will be fine. But it only takes 2 minutes for this MicroPro Grill in the microwave to heat up to 400 degrees. That's why it's advised not to go over that 20 minutes. Like I said, if you're needing something to cook longer than 20 minutes, then you might need to change your plan on what you're going to do and cook, how you're going to cook it. So with all that said, we are going to go ahead and get started. We are doing a MicroPro Grill, and it's called Campfire Loaded Potatoes. Really, really easy to do. And I'm going to give you a rundown here of what you'll need, and then on the description below, you'll be able to get the ingredients list of this particular recipe. It calls for 4 slices of bacon, 4 medium potatoes, peeled and cut into small chunks, 1 medium diced onion. Use what you want. You don't have to go by everything it says on here. 6 tablespoons of melted butter, 2 tablespoons of minced parsley, and I forgot that in the fridge. A tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce, salt and pepper to taste, 1/3 cup of chicken broth. If you want to keep this all vegan, you can use your vegan cheese, your vegan sour cream, and go without the bacon, and then just use a vegetable broth. So you can tweak this to be vegan as well. 1/2 cup of cheese, 2 tablespoons of green onion diced, and 1/4 cup of sour cream. That's all it takes for this particular recipe. So it's super easy to do. Now what we want to do first is go ahead and cook our bacon. I'm only going with 3 slices of bacon. Like I said, if you want, you can do it however you want. It does not matter. If you don't want bacon in it, don't put bacon in it. Just that easy. And I'm just laying this in here. I should have cut it in half and would made it a little bit easier to lay in here flat. But it's in there. And there is the bacon. We're going to take the top and we're going to set it to where it goes completely down inside and setting on top of the bacon. From there, we're going to microwave this on high power for 3 minutes. Check it, and then if it needs more time, then we'll give it another 2, maybe 3 more minutes at the most, and then we will come back and see what it looks like. So stay right there, and I will be right back. Okay, so this is cooked in the microwave for 3 minutes. I do have a hot pad down here, and you're going to want one for the top, because this top gets hot. When I say it heats up, it heats up. And I don't know if you can hear it sizzling, but it is sizzling. And I'm going to put it right up here for you. So we're going to go ahead and turn this over. And then we're going to put it back in the microwave for 3 minutes, and we'll check it again. Depending on your microwave, it may take more time, it may take less time. We're just going to put it down back in the grill position, and then we will get this in the microwave, and we'll come back and look at how it's doing. Okay, I let this cook not quite 3 minutes because I could hear it sizzling in there, and it's well done on these sides. There's just that one little piece that could use a little bit more. And that one was like really over there on the side. But I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this out anyway. Set it on a piece of paper towel. And we will go ahead and chop that up because it's going to cook a few more minutes in the microwave. Or at least after it's done, we're going to put it back in and melt cheese and stuff. So I want to get rid of a little bit of this grease that's in here. And I knew I had forgot something. And I'm just going to pour that off right in here. And take my rag and wipe that edge off. And we're just going to set this aside. Now there's still a little bit of residue in there. That's quite all right. So from here we're going to throw in our potatoes. You can hear that sizzle going. And I'm going to take and salt the potatoes just a little bit. Kind of get them seasoned. Not much. That's only about a fourth of a, well, maybe a little bit more than a fourth of a teaspoon. And then we're going to do some black pepper over this, because we're going to salt the stuff that we're fixing to put on top of it as well. And we're going to take this and we're going to set this over to the side while we work on the other stuff to get it ready. Now I thought about using my big chopper, but I'm not using the whole onion. My husband, he's not real fond of a bunch of onion, so I'm cutting back. And so I think I'm going to use this one here and then chop up the onion. And it doesn't call for garlic, but if you know me, I have to use my garlic, so I'm putting a clove of garlic in here. We're going to chop this up. And see, this top on the big chopper right here comes off just like this. And you use it on the small one. I've got that one up too high. And we're just going to fold this, chop that down a little bit. There we go. If I get it small enough for him, he won't say too much. But, you know, I kind of have to get it small enough. And I've got these pieces right here. And I put that one clove of garlic in there. And we are going to bring that back over so we can put that onion right on top of these potatoes. Now see, even though this is going to cook in the microwave a little bit longer, while we're mixing this up and doing all of this, it's allowing time for it to cool down. And we're not cooking it for, you know, a straight 20 minutes or anything. That might be enough onion to begin with. If you don't like onion, don't put onion in there. I have a son-in-law who is very allergic to onion, so when he comes over, we don't cook anything with onions in it at all. And we're just going to stir this around. So I think that's good enough. I think that's the amount of onion he'll live with when he sits down to eat. So I'm going to put this over to the side. And excuse me for coughing, but this sinus stuff is just awful. I'm going to use my quick shake here. You can use a bowl if you want to whisk this up in. That's fine. However you can get it whisked up. And to this we're going to put the 6 tablespoons of melted butter. And I'm using unsalted butter. And then we're going to put 1/3 cup of chicken broth. Just put that right in there. And then we've got to put our Worcestershire sauce in there. And And that calls for a tablespoon. You don't have to put it all in there. Like I said, the recipe is whatever you want to make it. Make it your own. You may not like everything. We're going to put just a tad. For us, really, that's probably going to be plenty of salt, but I'm going to salt it because this salt that I use is a lot less in milligrams than regular salt. Do some salt and pepper. And then it calls for the parsley. So I am going to move this stuff out of the way. Get my parsley here. Now, if you're using Fridge Smarts, everybody tells you don't put your stuff in there and don't wash it first and put it in there. But if you have to wash it, let it set and dry extremely well. Let it be completely dry. And a lot of times I do that just depending, you know, because you're at the store and people's picking over this stuff all day long. So I tend to, things like this, I'll wipe them off or wash these and then lay them out on a towel and let them dry real well and then put them up in here so that way I don't have to worry about anything bothering it. So let's put the top back on. We're just going to chop this parsley down. Now, if you want chives in this, by all means put chives. As a matter of fact, I have some here. I'm going to set this over here. We're going to put this in here. If you don't have fresh herbs, go ahead and use your dried herbs. A lot of people have dried parsley. If you don't like, you know, if you don't have fresh garlic, go ahead and use garlic powder. That's all up to you, how you want to fix it. And we're going to put, I think I'm going to put just a little bit of chives in here. And we are just going to put this on. Let's see, we put the chicken broth. We put the Worcestershire sauce and the butter. A little bit of salt and pepper. The minced parsley. We minced up the parsley. And we're just going to shake this. And we're going to bring our potatoes back over. And we're just going to pour all of this over the top of the potatoes. Now, if you don't want to use butter, you could use olive oil. I don't know. I haven't tried that. I'll have to try it first and let you know. So we're going to mix that parsley and that onion and potato all up. I probably could have used just a little bit more potato, but that's okay. It's just two of us here. And now we're going to take the top and we're going to switch positions and put it in the grill, in the bake position, I'm sorry. So it sits like this. You see those little openings on each side here? Excuse me. And that's allowing the steam to come out, and this will allow it to bake. So from here, we're going to put it back in the microwave for about oh, 6 to 8 minutes. Let's go 8 minutes the first time. We'll check it, the doneness of the potatoes, and then if it needs a little bit more time, we'll put it back in there. I'm, by the way, am using Yukon Gold, which would probably cook a little bit faster than Idaho russet potatoes. Plus they're creamier. I just prefer these types of potatoes. But this, we're going to put this in for 8 minutes, and then we will come back and check it. So don't go away. I'll be right back. Okay, I have let this cook for the 8 minutes in the microwave. We're going to take the top off. As you see, there is steam coming out around this thing. Always lift it away from your face. You do not want to get burned from that hot steam. And we are going to take and just kind of move this around. Now the potatoes need to cook a little bit longer. So let's go about, you can do it like 4 to 6 minutes more, or until your potatoes are tender. And I'm going to put the top back on, back into the bake position. And we're going to go another 6 minutes and see how it looks then. So let me get this in here. We're going to set it right back on there and put this right back into the microwave. Okay, so we went another 6 minutes on there. You can see it's steaming hot, and I don't know if you can hear it sizzling, but it is. We're going to open it away from us and set this top down here, because that top is extremely hot. And we are going to stir this around a little bit. Ooh, it's starting to toast on the bottom. Got some grilling action going there. Let me see if I can bring this up there for you. Can you see that? That little brown is getting on the onions, on the potatoes. I can tell you it smells very, very good. Very good. So I'm going to take a big piece of potato out of here. And remember, you don't want to do anything sharp in the MicroPro Grill, because you could ruin the coating on there, and that's the last thing you want to do. So the potatoes are done. It smells really, really good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set it over here. And then we're going to bring this over here, and we're just going to dice up some green onion. If you don't want green onion, you don't have green onion, don't worry about it. You know, you do what you can with what you have. As I tell everybody 1,000 times, make the recipe your own. And then we're going to dice up this bacon. Kind of just crumble it up. I don't know about your area, but our area, bacon prices is going up. Now, we're not up to $8 a dozen eggs that I know of, but everything else has gone up substantially. And then we're going to put our pad back over here, set this here, and we're just going to take this green onion and bacon and sort of just drizzle it over the top. I think I got all the bacon in one spot. And then I have some cheese that I grated. And I'm going to put that cheese over the top of this. And then we're going to put the top back on. And I'm going to let it says for 2 minutes. Now you might could do that and get that nice crust on the top of it. We shall see. But it says to put it in the grill position. That means lay it down on top. Just like this here. And then we're going to throw this in the microwave. So I might do this while you're standing here. Hang on. Now I've got that on for 1:40 seconds, and we will check it. And I'm just getting things out of the way here, so when it comes out we've got a clean area. Now it calls for sour cream. If you don't like sour cream, by all means don't put it on there. I'm just going to stir this around and get us a little bit smooth. You can dollop it on top, but if you have people who don't like sour cream, you can go ahead and just put it on each serving and see how that goes. Or you can mix the chives in with the sour cream. I bet that would be really, really good. So that recipe didn't really take us that long to do. And once again, I'm just going to go over the ingredients real quick. It's 4 slices of bacon, 4 medium potatoes cut up into small chunks, onion diced, 6 tablespoons of butter, 2 tablespoons of minced parsley, a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce, salt and pepper to taste, 1/3 cup of chicken broth, 1/2 cup of cheddar cheese, and 2 tablespoons of green onion diced, and then 1/4 cup of sour cream. That all depends on you, the sour cream, whatever you want to put in it. But that is the basic ingredients. So let me go back and get this out of the microwave, and we will see what it looks like. And here we go. Once again, I can smell cheese in there. Ooh, yes. It's got a little cheese action on there with the top. Had I left it in there another, well, we went 1:40 seconds. If we'd let it go a little bit more, but this is fine. This is quite all right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this back that way just a little bit. Is I'm going to get some out right here. I'm not going to get much because this is actually our dinner tonight. Well, not all of it, but I'm making other stuff to go with it. And I'm just going to put a dollop of sour cream on the top of mine. Now see, I love sour cream. My husband, not so much. And then right there is the Campfire Loaded Potatoes. Put other stuff in there if you want it. I'm going to turn you up here real quick. There we go. Don't mean to make you dizzy. But put stuff in there that you like. Take stuff out that you don't like. Make the recipe your own. But that's how quick and easy that was in the MicroPro Grill. So if you have questions about the MicroPro Grill or any of the other Tupperware products, please let me know and I'll be glad to get with you. I have a private group on Facebook. It is not open to other consultants. I'm sorry, I have tons of the consultants trying to get in, but this is for people who don't have a consultant to work with, and who likes to cook and who wants to learn and check out all the sales and what we do over there. You're welcome to join us. I cook every other Thursday live over there on Facebook. If you just want to keep up with things, then you can check out my business page at TW Patty Dooley on Facebook and just keep up with things there. I don't post recipes all the time over there as far as cooking. If I do, it's just really quick things over there. So, keep that in mind. If you're wanting to cook and learn how to use a product to actually cook with, then the private group is where you'd want to be. You can go there on that business page and get to the group and ask to join. 3 questions you have to fill out. Don't fill those out, I don't approve you. I try to protect all of the members on my private group, so that you have to do. Alright, so if you want to shop online, it's twpattydooley.com. You can come over to Facebook and check out my business page, twpattydooley.com. You can message me with any questions that you have there. And I hope you have enjoyed the recipe today that we done in the MicroPro Grill. It's still got some juice in there from the broth. But right there, my sour cream is starting to melt. So I'm going to have to get a picture of this and get it up online. So you guys be blessed. I will see you soon. And as I said, if you have questions about anything, comment and let me know, or message me on Facebook. And give me a like, give me a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, then please subscribe to my channel if you'd like to. And then share the video with a friend. So you guys be blessed, and I will see you soon. Bye.